Hey, everybody. Happy July 1st, Canada Day. You're joining us tonight for a special July 1st unboxing. I've got some great friends, Canadian toy people joining us tonight and opening some stuff to hang out real quick. And of course, we are opening tonight the Marvel Legends. Where did it go? Marvel Legends Alpha Flight box set. Hashtag MAFGA, hashtag make Alpha Flight great again. This is going to be an awesome stream. Everyone, sit back and enjoy the show. DK. Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one. Do you see all the name?
Let's try them. Let's still try.
How's it going, everybody? Happy Canada Day. I just noticed right now that I didn't send a link to one of our guests, but it is July 1st. It's Canada Day, and we're going to do a special Canada Day Alpha Flight unboxing. There's been a lot of Alpha Flight slander lately regarding to how good or allegedly not good this team is. Dole, I sent you the link right now. But we're going to be opening this Marvel Legends box set from 2019. And also, I recently got this McFarland Toys 2-pack featuring Canadian comic book artist, toy maker, Todd McFarland. So we're going to open that up also. Joining me tonight is my friend, DK. What's up, DK?
What up? How are you?
It's a special holiday. What have you got to say to everyone watching tonight?
Happy Canada's Day, everybody.
Nice.
Squadron Nation. Unboxing Monday.
Very good. Very good. And you're wearing a special t-shirt tonight?
Make Alpha Flight great again. I'm trying to be the Puck.
It's not the we just call him Puck.
Puck.
Yeah, it's just Puck. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So I made my own t-shirt, but yeah. I sent Ryan the link as well, but I think you sent him the link too. And yeah.
All right. We're off to a great start. Yeah, man, we're gonna open up some things tonight. Again, everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you are Canadian, drop some Canadian flags in the chat. If you have a Canadian friend, I guess me, you can count me too. You can comment that too. But we're gonna have some amazing guests. Let's bring them on here tonight. First is from I guess Toronto, Markham, Ontario. He shares the same birthday as me. His comic book, co-created by him and his friend Chris, Group of 7 Comics, is about Canadian historical figures put in a fictitious adventure tale. And this is how it's written on the inside of the comic book jacket. Please welcome Jason from Group of 7 Comics. Is that close?
That was great. That was really good, Kevin. Thank you.
Fiction and nonfiction is hard. It's like inflammable means flammable. So sometimes it confuses me.
Yeah, it's called historical fiction. That's
okay.
The genre. Action adventure historical fiction, featuring 7 famous Canadians on a secret adventure to save the world.
And those 7 Canadians are
thanks, man.
Wayne Gretzky,
Tim Horton,
Cal Dodd.
Yeah.
I forget the rest. But
you got it. Pamela Anderson.
Oh,
that's John Candy. Yeah, this goes on and on.
List goes on. But your comic is celebrating its 3rd. What is it? Some sort of anniversary?
7th anniversary came out today.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations. All right.
Thank you, man. Happy to be here with you guys. I did not get the Puck reference with your shirt, DK, until you said it. I think it was just maybe you went with green, and if you had gone with the orange, maybe I might have caught on.
I was trying.
But I'm also not that bright.
I'm trying to find some yellow tape, but then I couldn't find it in time. So I was like, oh well, green's painter tape. That's the best I got. I'm sorry, guys. I feel.
But thank you to if you guys know the thumbnail from tonight, that's myself as Vindicator and DK as Puck, drawn by Canada's own Taco Boy, BOI. So go follow him on Instagram. And go follow Group of 7 Comics too with Jason. All right. Up next, all the way from...
Think he disconnected.
Maybe.
But
we got this, buddy. We got this.
Up next is a very good friend of the show. You might have seen him in the recent Star Wars shows as a favorite TIE fighter pilot. And not a TIE fighter pilot. Oh, no.
X-Wing.
X-Wing. Woo! Woo! X-Wing pilot. And is our very good friend, Paul. Hi. Sorry. Clearly, I don't Star Wars much.
Hey,
You
Paul,
have
how are you?
one job, TJ. One
TJ.
job, DK. I can't even say your name right. I'm so a TIE pilot.
Yeah, I'm
TIE
sorry.
pilot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
Cosplay as a
I
TIE
goofed
pilot,
up.
so that's all right.
Sorry,
Maybe
Mike.
that
I don't know what
alternate history
happened.
version. That'd be cool.
All good.
What did
Like
I
Dark
miss?
Teva.
What did you miss? What didn't you miss?
I said, did you hear me say from Vancouver or from British Columbia?
No,
Okay.
no, you
No.
froze. You froze.
Did DK give you an acceptable intro, Paul?
He gave me an intro.
No.
We'll call it that.
You have to check
What
out
happened?
the replay.
You got it. It's just unbelievable.
You have to be there.
Unbelievable.
Have to be
I
there.
was so flustered. I called him DJ.
You did.
Did you just click it and bring him on? Like hard in?
No. He gave me. He spoke words, certain words.
All right.
He got my name right at least, which is awesome.
It's like, who's Raoul Sun Young Lee?
Oh no!
No,
The P looks like an R. All right, DK. It's good to know that when my computer freezes, the stream is in good hands. But hey, speaking of hard-ins from British Columbia, also, okay, you know him from the YHS podcast and Gotham City Tonight. The man who just received the link mere moments ago. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Ryan Gold.
Oh, now I'm frozen too. This is great. We are off to a wonderful start on this. And also, DK, I actually thought you were paying homage to Canadian wrestler Kevin Owens with that shirt. I thought you were doing like a reverse of that
That would
of
work.
KO instead of
That would
DK.
work.
So that's what I
That
thought
would
you were
work.
doing. I was like, oh, that's nice. It's Monday Night Raw. That's what we're, it's
No,
great.
that's true.
But here we
Oh
are.
my
Thank you for
gosh.
having me. Let's
Sorry,
talk.
man.
Let's talk
Usually,
Canada.
yeah, no, we don't have to talk Canada. It's just some friends hanging out and opening some stuff. It's usually like a group chat where one link, would go to everybody. But this is a nice mixture of us that, like, I don't think any of us are in one group chat. So my bad. Sorry about that. Because
Whatever.
I was the one who's
I
like,
do
where the
it-
hell's Dole?
I do it to attack Peter all the time.
Beautiful timing. We're all kind of, I don't know, we can open up some stuff tonight. I told Paul it's a quick unboxing Monday night stream, to which he scoffed at me. I think that's the correct term. But tonight I'm opening. Also, Taco Boy. I mentioned Taco Boy. He's in the chat right here. He says, "Make British Columbia great again." Go follow Taco Boy. He's a really awesome artist. If you look at the thumbnail from tonight, I had to go over some of the lines and then fill in the color because something happened with the image. But it looks awesome. Like, his art style is super fun. It's like minimalist, but captures like a lot of details of and the character of people. So go check him out. But he drew us as Alpha Flight because, again, there's been some talk about the silliness of Alpha Flight. And Jason, I think Jason and Ryan, you guys are the most like comic knowledge, maybe a little bit more than the rest of us. How has Alpha
Yeah,
Flight
we are.
like been?
I will just say that. We are.
Has Alpha Flight been great and doesn't need to be great again?
Jason, I'll let you go first. And plug your show while you're at it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't know if Alpha Flight was ever great. I know that I loved it as a kid. It's my first introduction to Marvel superheroes was in comic book form was Alpha Flight.
Oh, really?
And I was a loyal reader as a little kid, and I loved it. And then eventually I got bored and moved on. And I still love those issues. You know, I have all the figures that you're going to open today and a couple others. But I have a hot take. You know, I have a hot take if you're okay with it.
Go for it.
Do you like just here's a loaded question. Like, do you think Russians are really proud of Colossus as a character? Or that
don't know.
Kenyans care about Storm? Or
I
that
think
like,
Kenyans care
Japanese
about
people
Storm.
care about Sunfire? Like in Japan?
Oh, you mean like actually like not in comic book, like
Right.
in
Like,
real life.
in the Marvel
I was like,
universe?
I was
Yeah.
like, in Marvel universe.
So
Hell yeah, they're proud of Storm. Everyone's proud of Storm.
maybe when American creators work for an American company to make an American product that has characters that they say are Canadian,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I don't have to run to that as my only thing that feels Canadian in superheroes. Maybe I can find some that are independently made in Canada. I can find some from Canadian publishers, Canadian creators. Maybe I can make my own. So I love Alpha
And so
Flight
you
as a
have.
kid, but I definitely don't think of them as representative of anything Canadian. Just
You've
because
matured.
Americans got together and made a thing that they say is Canadian. I mean, I guess everyone gets to decide for themselves what they want to connect to. But is it telling a Canadian story? Is it for Canadian readers, or is it just, you know what I mean?
They're just
I don't know.
caricatures, maybe.
Well, caricatures.
books.
We got a Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go on. the
Let's
list goes on.
let's not jump the gun. All right,
Sure.
we'll get into some of these characters that are. This box set only has a few members of the team. Which this box set, I don't know if you guys remember, came out in 2019.
Awesome set.
Awesome set. The best part was they did the announcement for this here in Toronto, which I got to be witness to in person. Be witness to? Does that make sense? All right, but we all know what I'm opening. Let's go around the. Do you have anything to open, Dole?
I got like a Cantina alien to open somewhere.
Oh, I thought some kind of cantina. Are you also in a Dolverine like outfit, or
I
this is
am.
just
I wore
regular?
the yellow plaid for the show. You know, represent Canada. But come on, you can't say it was never great. The Alpha Flight fought in West Edmonton Mall. That's Canadian.
Wait, what?
That is that is
Yes.
like the most Canadian thing I could think of. But I think Alpha Flight does need to be great again, and I think Marvel has enough Canadian writers at this point. I know Ed Brisson has been he's been championing.
Jumping.
What is that? I'm like,
Get that
I
extra
think it's-
syllable out of there.
yeah, let's add extra whatever, right? Synonyms, whatever. The you know, he's been wanting to it. He's been pushing for it. I think Ed Brisson would knock it out of the ballpark. So I think if they let him go for it, and you know, get David Nakayama to do some covers, because that box art on that Marvel Legends set,
Oh, this is
is
him, isn't it?
awesome. Yeah, that's
I can never
him.
get rid of this box. I think that's part of the reason why I never opened this since 2019. So is this the stage, Jason and friends, everybody? Is this the point where we take the characters from being again silly stereotypes of Canadians and have Canadian people behind the stories?
I don't see why not.
It's a good idea, Mr. Dole.
Right? There's a lot of Canadian artists too that are in comics.
Yeah, one or two.
Yeah,
One or two.
there might be a guy here.
You're right. So there's
I'm not-
lots. I think
I'm not suggesting to throw my name in the hat. I'm just saying there are a ton of. But I'm, you know, is Marvel the right place to tell Canadian stories? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think yes, in the sense that it will get eyes on the product. Like it'll definitely see more eyes. Like that's just the way of the Disney beast. You know, so it's just, and again, Disney's hired a lot of Canadian directors and stuff too. So if they ever decided to do a Alpha Flight Disney Plus series, there's lots of Canadians again that they can go
Disney
to.
Plus. Can I pass as a North Star? Oh, he's French Canadian.
He's French
can do
Canadian. Yeah, you
I
can
can
do
do
it.
that.
You can speak French.
How about
French-ish.
Paulie? Paulie, are you familiar with Alpha Flight? Have you read much of it?
No, I've heard of them. I've heard of them, but they
Shaking
held
his head.
very little to no interest to me. I mean, again, it's like the caricature squad,
Yeah.
right? It's like, let's, all they're missing is a lumberjack, right? A Sasquatch, a hockey player,
They got
and
Sasquatch.
Tim Horton,
They have a Sasquatch.
right? They have,
Yeah.
there you go. We're already there. We're already
His name
partway
is even Sasquatch.
They
there.
didn't-
That's awesome.
Yeah. Is it-
That is so awesome. That's so, I mean, it's just, Captain Canuck, using all it's just stereotype after stereotype. And I'm kind of, it's like, I get it. It's a
Captain
superhero genre.
Yeah.
Right. And, I mean, Wolverine, he's Canadian, isn't he?
Yep, and Deadpool and Sabretooth.
So that's the thing, but they never really mention they're still part of the
Jason's shaking his head.
I'm actually
Like
so hard
Wolverine
right
is like the biggest Canadian stereotype out of
Wasn't
all.
Wolverine? Didn't Wolverine used to be in Alpha Flight? Like at one
Yeah,
point
he
in
was.
time,
Department
very
H.
briefly, right?
Yeah, he's part of Department H.
Guys, I don't know when we went from like telling stories to making continuity. Who gives a damn what continuity says? If there's something like quintessentially Canadian about Wolverine, where he can't be from Alaska or can't be from Montana. I mean, the character himself, like at his core, you could argue that he's more representative of like a Japanese archetype with the failed samurai,
true.
idea to him than he is something Canadian. Just because, again, 4 Americans or 5 or 6 Americans decide that the character they're putting in the comic book has the word Canadian next to his name, doesn't make him Canadian. It makes readers think he's Canadian, but he doesn't actually. Like, we don't have to buy the continuity because they're not telling a Canadian story. So how is that a Canadian character? Again, it's Americans creating something for an American audience in an American publication, and they would put the word Canadian next to him, and we're like, oh, continuity, got to eat it.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just, again, like a token, like label on the character. So no one's taken away. You can love Wolverine's my favorite character. It doesn't change anything, like I'm just saying maybe we don't have to let Americans tell us what we think is Canadian. Maybe we can for ourselves decide what we think is Canadian.
Heck
So we
yeah.
need
Too
Canadian
heavy.
writers.
Sorry,
But
yeah.
no,
What if I
let's-
decide that Wolverine is Canadian?
Then enjoy. I enjoy him too. Like I said, he's my favorite character from Marvel. So it's cool.
Hell
It
yeah.
is cool.
Do we have more?
But I
do
still
we have
question
more?
it. I don't just take it in, eat it without asking what's inside. I want to know what the ingredients are. So I'm, if he's Canadian to you,
Adamantium,
that's cool.
the X gene, that's in there
Yeah.
for sure. That's
Yeah. There you go. That's my hot take. But I don't even believe half
It's
the
just
shit
all
I say.
hot takes
Don't
from you.
worry
That's
about
you're
it.
like, I have one hot take. This is the second.
yeah. I'm gonna
All hot takes.
dismantle all of Alpha Flight. He's like,
Yeah,
It's
this is
all
perfect
good.
person. We need the one foil to the person who's opening Alpha
So
Flight.
I'm gonna
You're in
start
your
selling
villain
all my
era.
Wolverine figures now.
yeah.
Before I move on from
Again,
Paul,
there's
Paul,
nothing wrong with Americans making up something about a Canadian. Like, that's fine. It's not a criticism. I'm just not blindly letting someone else tell me what I think I am. I'm gonna question it. I'm gonna investigate it from multiple angles, and I'm gonna come up to, my own conclusions through a lifelong search. But I don't just blindly accept what someone else says I'm supposed to be.
I don't think
That's all.
liking Alpha Flight means that's what I'm supposed to be. They're just Canadian superheroes.
It's a slippery slope. Let me tell you. First, they make it like Alpha Flight. Next thing you know, they tell you that you're the 51st state. It's like one.
Aren't we?
God,
Are we?
I don't want to be the 51st state.
Man,
Before we get to move on, Paul, what are you opening tonight?
Well, not a Wolverine figure anymore.
He's
Yeah.
like, I just ordered 12 Wolverine figures on Amazon. Same
I've
day
got
delivery.
here. This is I've got this oversized chatterback chopper that I've had sitting on the shelf for a while. I want to open this up. It is interactive. It has over 40 plus sounds and lights and whatever. This is old hat for a lot of people, but it's been sitting there, and I want to open it up just so I can have it and play with it. Despite what it says here, despite what the Americans say here, that it's from Ahsoka, I know he predates, and who are they to tell me where Chopper's actually from? We all know he's from Rebels. So I'm gonna say this is the Rebels era chopper because I'm gonna find my own identity through that. Also, I got these these
What an
Joyride Colonial Vipers from 2005
Joyride's
that
the
I picked
company.
up at one of my favorite comic book shops and collectible places. Of course, I'm talking about Treehouse Collectibles.
Woo.
These are I've been looking for these for a while, and that's what I love about Treehouse is every once in a while you find, not every once in a while, almost every time I go there, you find some gold that's buried on the shelves, or just a collector has gone in and just unloaded everything. And so, yeah, I picked these two beauties up, and yeah, I'm gonna open them up because they're too pretty to stay in the boxes, even though they're close to 20 years old now. So I'm gonna be
Wow.
doing that.
They look good.
I have a lot of 20-year-old toys that I don't want to open, but this is good. This is a good start,
Set
Paul.
them free.
Set them free. DK, do you have anything to open tonight?
I do. I'm not gonna ask you to guess, but I'm gonna
No
open a
no one's been
Transformer.
guessing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open a Transformer that I picked up at Treasure Hunt. And also I don't know, I guess I'll open this thing. Picked it up the other day for $5.
Where from?
Walmart.
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 Nice.
Yeah.
Did I tell you what happened when I went to Treasure Hunt and I saw a Tech Deck box?
Is that the toilet one?
Yeah. I pick it up because it's like the front of the box is facing the wrong way, right?
Uh-huh.
So I turn the box towards me and there's Sharpie writing across the front of the box and it says missing, it's like, I don't know, missing pieces or no missing pieces was found on something floor. And then D Sertle was with me. He walked by. He's like, toilet. It says toilet floor. Like, ew.
Oh,
Look at the box. He goes, toilet. And I just went, bird, just take my hand. Was found in the bathroom floor. So
oh my gosh.
why would you leave it on the shelf like that? And since then, I've never touched another Tech Deck box in any retail store. Whether, I know it hasn't been in the washroom or it has. It's just that brand has been soiled for me.
Ruined it.
Soiled.
Soiled.
Nice.
Get it? Yeah,
Soiled.
good
It
one.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
All right.
Do you think he went skateboarding around the bowl?
He took a skateboard and he was doing
Yeah.
he was grinding along the
Yeah, like a pool.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the wheels make marks when you run it through this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Jason, are you open? Did you get anything to open or did you
Yeah,
grab
I
anything?
got Alpha Flight's first appearance in X-Men. Got those
Awesome.
here.
Nice.
And then I got a bunch of Mike Mignola Alpha
Yes.
Flight comics here too,
Good call.
which
Yep.
for Vindicator, the female Vindicator, Heather, her first appearance is Vindicator here too. Bunch of that kind of stuff. Old comics.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's good shit.
That one.
Hey guys, you guys are awesome. We have Canadian YouTubers and comic book creators and actors and DKs. Like this is a lot of fun.
DK.
I just
DK.
Okay.
okay. But yeah, I mean, we'll open this box. Should we say what's up to the chat real quick? Let's see where all the Canadian flags are in the chat. DK, did you highlight all of them?
All the Canadian flags? Absolutely not.
God damn it, man.
Absolutely not.
One job. One job that I implicitly told you. No, I'm kidding. I'm just
Oh,
messing with
that's
you. You don't
funny.
have to do it now. We have Wing or Lose in the chat. What's up, man? Another Canadian. We have Paper Kriegel. Happy Canada Day to all the Canadian Butter Nation. Appreciate, of course, Johnny Cock. Where's Johnny Cock from? Is he in
Edmonton.
BC? Edmonton. Because I know you guys hung out, so I wasn't sure if he was out there.
You should hang out with him next time. He's great.
I met him in Toronto briefly because he was working. He had a booth here.
Yeah, he works.
He be traveling. John Takis is here. We have Torrensu. What's up, man? Dole says, "Are you gonna get the?" Did I get the link? I'm sorry. Bitter Troll, what's good? Highly articulated, of course. Another Canadian. Thank you for being here. Matt Logic was here for a month, so he says, "Happy Canada Day to all the Canadians." Mr. Ryan Clark, what's up? Happy Canada Day. I'm just gonna do a blanket Happy Canada Day to everyone, and then shout out to Carrie Fanti. What's going on? We have Josh Brown says hashtag MAFGA. The more I say this, it's a little more worrisome, but we're gonna make sure make Alpha Flight great again. Thank you. I I mean, I kind of did this to myself.
It's true.
What's up? Andrew House says Alpha Flight was what broke the floodgate for me collecting Marvel Legends. I have gotten a rather lot since then. Interesting point to jump in at. But cool. Welcome to the stream.
Hey,
And
every point can be a starting point with Marvel
exactly.
Legends.
The Ryan Dole fan club says, "Hey, Kevin DK, what's up?"
Oh, hey, Yoko.
Is that
Hey,
what that is?
Yeah. What's up, Yoko?
The Dole Patrol. They are in the house
That's right.
with Yoko McCann as president.
That's right.
Paul was like, "RDFC. Does that have anything to do with KFC? Because I could really fried chicken."
Really dope fried
Ryan Dole
chicken.
fried-
That's what
I don't think you want Ryan Dole fried chicken. You don't know where his hands have been.
Sure, I do.
Man. Of course, Taco Boy is here.
Soon.
What's up, Taco Boy? Taco Boy, should we do a MAFGA shirt with your artwork? I know I'm gonna print one and get one out to you in San Diego. But you let me
I
know.
want that shirt that DK's wearing, but then I want it also like with like letters on the back that make no sense.
Oh,
like his
geez.
other
All the letters, all the weird letters.
What's up? What's up, John Carmen? Yeah, make it have the ripped tape edges at the end too.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have a Canadian friend, says
Yeah.
Josh Brown. Hell yeah. Let's see. Solomon Hopkins, 1991. Thank you for being here. Dan Aykroyd? No. John Carmen said Dan Aykroyd. Is he
Yeah,
in
it's
the
his
group
birthday.
of 7? It's who's the baseball player? I just shared it with you guys.
Dave Bautista.
The Bobby Bonilla day where he gets paid $12 million.
Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah. What did I say?
Bobby
Vanilla?
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Quesadilla.
Vanilla.
Come on, man.
It's Spanish.
It's
A tortilla. Eugene Levy.
Wasn't Dan Aykroyd from Chicago?
Yeah, I don't know. Someone
Or
said
isn't?
No,
Is he
no, he's from
Canadian? I don't think he's
Kingston.
Canadian. Is he?
He's from Kingston. Oh my God.
Awesome.
Jason.
Jason
do
is
Not the
Second city in
Americans just
Chicago?
telling you he's Canadian. He's actually from Canada.
Did he do Second City in Chicago instead of Toronto?
He did Second City in Chicago,
Okay,
but he is Canadian.
He's
Cool.
born in Ottawa.
nice.
Ryan Gosling,
Nash.
Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Dole. Trifecta of
the
Canadian.
trifecta of Canadian Ryans. That
Yeah,
are in I was gonna say in the MCU, but that's only 2 of you.
That's but, hey, I got my credits in some MCU.
Yeah, you and Ryan Reynolds.
Oh
Is
wait,
Ryan Gosling in MCU? He's not.
he should. He should.
That's
He
why I
should
said
play.
the 2 of you.
Who should he?
Aren't-
He should play Cyclops.
Aren't there rumors about him being Ghost Rider?
Oh, sure. He could be that too,
It's just a room. It's not the rumor.
as long as he sings.
We have Bad Wolf Media here. What's going on? And Bad Wolf RDFC says make Carson Teva Black Series happen. You need a better hashtag than that. I mean, MAFGA is catchy,
Yeah.
and it's easier to say.
MCTBSH.
Wouldn't you do like Carson Teva TVC? Like, wouldn't that be better?
I know what Paul wants the hashtag to be.
Yeah.
It's just a string of profanity.
Yeah. Hasbro hates me.
Where's my figure?
Where's
Hashtag,
my
where's my
elephant?
figure, Hasbro?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, what's up? Orla's Workshop says I've been to Canada 3 times. I love maple syrup and Asian food. Can I be an honorary Canadian for the next 5 minutes? I mean, you can hang out here as long as you want. Does Asian food make it Canadian? Yeah, it does.
Yep. Asian
does.
food is from Canada.
Yes, sure is. What's up, Manic Mike is here. Shelf presence. What's going on? It's Ryan Dole fried chicken. Is
Yeah.
so stupid. Mark P, what's up? Bitter Troll. Bad Force Grumps, what's going on, man? This is it's not a joke, Grumps. This is real life. This is serious business.
Yeah, this is serious.
All right, I think I'm all caught up. Oh, Arcade's Revenge. What's up? Says happy Canada Flag Day. Rick Dom 2345 says wee. That's, I guess that could be North Star.
See, you sounded just like him. I was like, wow, North Star's here.
Are they French? Are they French Canadian Asians? Because they have the straight. Or are they just French Canadians?
I believe they are, Jason.
Yeah, what's up, man?
They're Asian, correct?
They are half French Canadian, half mystical elves.
Oh,
Yay, continuity.
So yes, they're Asian.
So, yeah.
That's where we are. I'm basically a mystical elf. Oh yeah, Carrie Fanty. That's a great character. They need a guy with a big chin called Moose Jaw, and he's a moose.
yes.
Is he a moose? How about the big nickel from he's a giant nickel from Sudbury, Ontario?
Yeah.
With arms and no, or is he made of? Is he nickel plated?
No, the big nickel. He's just a gigantic nickel, and his sidekick is the big apple. Right?
Does the big nickel have arms and legs, or does he just
No.
roll every?
He just rolls.
He flips.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
it.
Moose Jaw's got a lot of crazy history with like gangsters and stuff. They got all those like hidden tunnels and stuff.
Yeah,
Really?
Canadian gangsters.
No, fuck, who is it?
Oh, like
Who's that?
Drake.
It's just Drake. Just Drake. Just bap 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 bap. Right?
Yeah,
Drake.
can't say that word out of context.
Drake.
No, I think that quote that you're trying to quote.
Oh yeah, I can't say that. Yeah.
All right, King Dingaling is here. What's going on? And Matt Logic. What is this? Me P. I'm not going to figure that hashtag out. Jason, what's going on? Says happy Monday from Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks for tuning in. Ways of the Sith. Says, what's going on? Happy Canada Day, guys. Make Alpha Flight great again. Guys, this is happening. Is this trend? Are we trending?
Are we we are trending nationwide.
Highly doubtful. Kevin Romero's here. Good to see you. We'll see you tomorrow night, hopefully, for Boba Squadron. Mike is here. Mike Yuan, what's up? And Maker and Geek, thanks for tuning in. Another Canadian, Kirby Kai. Forget fireworks when you got this going down. This is slightly no, I kind of like fireworks. Did you guys get into any fireworks this weekend?
No, I did not.
No.
You don't like it? Like, or has it
I have a
passed?
dog. He hates
Oh.
fireworks. Therefore, I hate fireworks. So
That's right. If Paul's dog hates fireworks, I also hate fireworks.
That's true. Legendary Poser, another Canadian. Keanu was part-time Canadian. I think, yeah, he was, right? And then we just claim him.
Yeah, we did. Michael J. Fox, too. Well, Michael J. Fox was born and raised here.
yeah, Michael
Yeah.
J. Fox started
Yeah.
off Canadian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Burnaby.
William Shatner, same thing.
I didn't start off Canadian.
Keanu Reeves, he's Canadian.
Hey, Vindicator. His name is Vindicator, and he's French, Canadian, Asian. There you go. Stupid.
part elf. Is that what that means?
No,
Listen, Reginald L. Posier, just be careful. Sam Rock is here, another Canadian. And Richard Reyes. Thank you for tuning in. He's awesome. Paul, he was at the Touring Around ToyCon and did one of the Avatar
Oh yeah,
artwork for you.
Yeah.
Super cool.
it was Ricky Reyes. I think is how he signed it.
Hmm.
Super cool. Hey, there you go. Another Canadian artist. Jim Carrey is Canada. So Sam Rock. Johnny Cock, thank you so much for the super chat. $5 Canadian. Says just paying my dole toll for the butter Christmas party. After this weekend, I hope all our air travels are as intended and uneventful this summer. Oh man. Is there an inside joke there?
Yeah, is there something happened there, Johnny?
What happened to your air travel? I'm traveling to San Diego next month. I can't wait. All right, what did you guys do? What did you guys do this weekend? Anything to celebrate this? DK, what's the holiday this weekend?
Canada's Day.
Right. What did you do?
Day. I cleaned and then I also went barbecuing with my family. Went to do barbecue at my parents' house. Yeah.
I cleaned the garage and found out I have a lot of toys I still need to sell. Got rid of old cardboard and put boxes out to the curb. But you, Dole. What's the West Coast thing? Is there a special?
I think there's fireworks tonight, maybe. Sometimes they cancel it, sometimes they don't. And usually it's packed and stuff at the beaches and stuff, so I usually avoid that. But I did the same thing. I cleaned as well. It's great. Very eventful.
It's weird that we waited this long. Usually it's like not when it's not as hot weather.
When it's spring cleaning usually.
Right.
We keep getting these clown car type glasses that are just novelty size DK. The giant glass of water. Paulie, did you get into cleaning this weekend too?
Yes. Decluttering, getting stuff. The basement was getting out of hand, so just cleaning stuff up and realizing how much crap I have, and just reorganizing it.
So Jason's just been eating good, and what else?
Yeah, eating and drinking and following all the hockey chatter because free agency opened up in hockey today, and spending time with family. Did a run to the airport, sent my daughter overseas, and been
You
crawling a
sent
lot.
her overseas?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
it's like get out of here, kid.
Summertime. It's
enough.
Jason time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Johnny says WestJet mechanics went on strike Friday night and they canceled over 800 flights. What?
Whoa. I didn't know about that.
Well, they've since settled, and but there's still a disruption that's happening.
I mean, that's all the flights from what, Saturday and all today canceled? And when would they go back to work? Oh, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Damn. All right. That's crazy. What a downer. Wait, is WestJet Canadian? Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this Alpha Flight box set. I'm going to get into this. From 2019, like I mentioned, I don't think I had started really doing anything on YouTube at the time. But Boog from the ACBA podcast put something out on Facebook, and he was like, "Hey, is anyone in Canada going to this fan expo in Toronto and wants to do some footage?" And I don't think I'd done any interviews or anything at that point, or any YouTube videos. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And I went down with a friend, and we had like, DK, you were helping too, right? You were there with Sean?
Was it this one or was it the one after? I can't remember. I think I helped film. Help film one of them for sure.
Nice.
I'm not sure if it was this one.
Yeah, with just a bunch of cell phone cameras and microphones, and did an interview with Ryan and Dwight from the Hasbro team, where they announced this set in Canada. Oh my god, my browser is going to close. Nope, not going to pull a Dario. Yeah, they announced this set at the con in a convention, and I don't know how the rest of the world took that news, but everyone in the room seemed kind of excited, except Jason, of course. Hey, what's up, Mario?
What?
I'm kidding. He wasn't in the room.
What are you talking about, man? Look, I got mine right here.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah, this set was exciting for me. Because didn't they also announce that at the same time, or was this right before, that they had the Build-A-Figure Sasquatch with the Deadpool wave? Was it the same time?
That was already out.
That was already out? Because
Yeah,
that one,
I think Guardian and Sasquatch were already like known figures.
Yeah, I knew Guardian was already out. I just couldn't remember.
Maybe I'm wrong.
And then Wendigo came out as a Build-A-Figure shortly after, it feels like.
Right. We have so in the box set we have Shaman, Snowbird, Aurora, North Star, Vindicator, and Puck. A new Puck. There we go. That's better. A new Puck. The old one Jason has. He's holding it there. Wait, are you holding the old one? That's the new one?
That's the new one.
It was previously a Build-A-Figure for what DK is supposed to be wearing.
It's supposed to be yellow or orange.
No, this is an awesome set. This because I have a whole like Canadian section in my Marvel Legends. So I've got like Wendigo, Sasquatch, all these guys, Wolverine on a bike. It's the best.
I had an all Wolverine shelf at some point.
Oh, I definitely do.
You still do.
It's massive.
Johnny says David Nakayama's art is so clean and versatile, perfect for packaging, but not generic. Yeah, him on the retro cards, it's hard to throw those boxes out.
Yeah, the retro cards, just even his comic covers, right? They're so good. Oh, they did. Okay. Thanks, Yoko.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, I didn't want to open this because I thought the box set was really nice, and it's just been sitting here. But again, there's been so much bashing of Alpha Flight lately that I'm like, you know what? Let's do the stream, and we will be the Alpha Flight of
the Alpha Flight we need, not
Jason's
the one.
Like, I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah.
Does this box set come with accessories?
Nope.
No, nothing.
No extra hands. Nothing.
They have the hands that they need. Kwame Taylor, what's going on? It says Kevin giving the Legends team interview for this was my first video I ever watched.
Wow.
Like on the internet or on toys or that I made? Because if it's the first video you ever watched, I'm blown away.
like ever. He's never watched a movie.
Everything up until then was a series of photographs, a
Yes.
book at best, in the corner of his notebook, moving really fast. This is the first video with sound. Tell
That's
me,
right.
or the first time he's seen like something with me in it, because that would be quite in the. It'd be like it's like playing baseball and getting your first hit. I'm like, can I get that baseball, please? I was his first video. Like
Quamine could be 6 years old as well.
2019. Maybe,
right? No,
Either way, that's super cool. All right, what are you guys opening?
I'm gonna open up my Alien. I got this one from the Matt Bush, part of this Matt Bush package. The old
Which one is it?
Matt Bush. It's the blue dude. So I realized they needed there was 2 of them in the bar, and I guess then they even show it on the back of the package. But one wears a slightly different outfit, but I just figured just put him in the back corner, nobody will notice. But I'll know. But they've only ever made the one. And even for back then, this was what, 2000? Yeah, 2000. And back then, that was a fan's choice figure.
Number 1.
Someone chose that?
Yeah, the fans chose it. It was part of the Hasbro voting thing. So it was how simple times were back then, where the fans would just be like, I'm happy with just a Cantina alien. Now, oh dear God, I don't know if that would fly. And then, of course, if we got this in 3.75, you'd be like, where's this in Black Series? Or vice versa, depending.
Did you get that as stocking up for the HasLab?
I am 3 figures short of having all the Cantina aliens that have been made thus far.
Damn.
So I've been stocking up for a couple of years now. So this is just me continuing to build. He got me another one too, but I already opened it. He got these 2 guys. Those 2 weirdos, but they're already. I couldn't wait, and I was like, nope, these guys are already going on the shelf. And I was like, oh, I should wait. Open one more.
Jason, you're not HasLabbing this Cantina, are you?
No, man. No, I'm good.
But do you like the playset as a playset, as a Star Wars playset?
My Star Wars playset love usually has to do more with action sequences, and where more drama happens. So I get how iconic, the Cantina is.
Yeah.
But if Star Wars was Cheers, I'd probably I would just do that mashup all the time.
Star Wars would
have
Cheers.
that just create my own little narratives about the romances and the day-to-day stuff, and who's the character that everyone yells their name out as they walk in the bar, like Norm, and who's the bar know-it-all, that stuff. But no, I'm more inclined towards the ships and like Bespin, and Hoth, places where there's a little bit more action.
Okay.
Andor, Ewok Village would win.
Yeah, Andor. Or the fort. Hey, I just because I got some Star Wars people. I have a question that I've never really gotten a clear answer, clear consensus. So the Emperor calls it the forest moon of Endor. So is it a moon that's a forest, It's a forest moon, and it's the moon of Endor, like our moon is the moon of Earth.
Yeah,
Or is the moon
That's how I took
called
it.
Endor?
I thought it was the moon of Endor, where the moon is mostly comprised of forest.
Right. So
Right,
it's
but-
orbiting Endor.
Correct, but we
Yeah.
still all call it
But
Endor
we all call
because
it Endor.
but we all do.
Just-
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. As long as I'm cool on that. I'm okay with us all calling it Endor, even though it is a moon of Endor.
Forest moon. I mean.
Short form.
Yeah, no, so I'm not interested so much in that has that, but I'm excited for people who are going to get it, who are really excited for it.
How many days left?
Like 5,
And
7.
Is it even close?
How's it looking?
Hang on, let me take a look. Let me give this a refresh. I've always got the page like ready to go. We are at 6,600 out of
Ooh.
8,000. So with 7 days left, it's going to be an interesting last week.
Well,
I-
Ryan, I'm especially excited for you to get, because I mean, if you put all that time into collecting all those characters, I'm assuming you're jumping on board that.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting the deluxe one because again, just
Sure.
space and like extra $100. It's like this is
can't-
already.
You don't have space for 40 more cups?
I don't have.
One
I
each?
do,
He's not a real fan.
I do in my heart. But it's the like. I don't know. I got a ghost coming too.
Right.
We're all in space danger. But again, if something happens and this does not fund, the setup that I have that I created for myself, I'll be happy with if that's the way it goes. I'll be a little bummed out. I'd love to get the Tonicas. Love to get a nice display set up. But I mean, if it doesn't happen. That's the way it goes.
That's true. Man, I know like it's been 5 years, and there's been a lot of advancements in Legends. This is still a great looking costume
Yeah.
and figure.
The twins look really good still. Like they look great.
Yep. I like Snowbird as well. I like her costume.
Yeah.
Crown's pretty good. The colors nice and crisp. I think this is the worst paint is
Agreed.
the Shaman.
Yeah. He's the weakest of the bunch, like in the paint apps, and I should just take a look, but I think his costume had a few more ornate parts to it in the comics that they just kind of glossed over, translating it into action figure to save on costs, right? Having to retool, which I get.
He is part elf. You're right. I forgot about the
But
ear.
do you think I was making it up?
No, it just didn't really click.
So again, there is something to be said for, without getting into it too much, like when primary creators step aside and secondary teams take over characters and they become custodians and then they add to the lore. So at some point, John Byrne, who is mostly the primary creator of everything Alpha Flight, when he leaves the title, other people come on, and other writers and other artists trying to make their mark. So it isn't in the initial, creation of Alpha Flight that the twins have any kind of magical or otherworldly heritage. But it was just other writers, coming in after the fact, trying to account for why they have pointy ears. I think it was just something that Byrne drew with the twins. It was something to make them look a little strange, a little different, like
Because they're French Canadian.
signal. Well, no, just to signal their mutantdom, that they were a little,
Right.
out of the ordinary, a little exceptional, and it just kind of got exaggerated over the years, and then eventually, writer just I can't remember who did it, but they just said, yeah, okay, they're one set of the parents, and the father's side is like this magical elf from another dimension that came onto our plane of existence and conceived with a human, and that's what made the mutants. Yeah, basically.
Zeus did. Hey, look, a horse. I'm going to become a horse and mate with it.
Scene.
Centaur.
I mean,
thing
Snowbird
is
has
so
got
cool.
like the really fascinating ancestry. If we're going to play that game, like she's actually, a goddess of like an immortal goddess of the like the Arctic realm kind of thing.
Oh,
and so she
damn,
can
I
she
didn't
can
say
turn into any animal, any Arctic animal. Yeah, so she's like one of the characters that has like uncharted power, and they can bring in any new powers for her whenever they want, because oh, she's a goddess or whatever. You can always add on to it, so she's kind of fun that way.
What
And
Arctic animals?
Shaman actually delivered her into this realm.
Okay.
He was the doctor who delivered her.
What Arctic animals are menacing enough that you would want to change to in a fight? Polar bear?
Polar bear,
Okay, and?
Arctic wolf,
Okay, in a fight, sure.
and a Sasquatch.
Can she Sasquatch? That sounds weird.
She can,
Yeah.
and she did toward the end of Burns' run. She transforms into a white Sasquatch to battle the orange Sasquatch as he starts to lose. So the character who, anyway, he starts to lose control over his
Killer whale.
over he starts to lose control over the beast that he becomes, and to defeat him, she turns into one to match him and rips his heart out.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
good. Some good stuff.
Okay, how cool is this little DK figure? Look, DK, there's your little face. DK plus Puck would be PK.
PK.
Means something totally different in Elf.
Hey, this is 2019. This is pinless.
Yeah.
All right. This has a boot swivel. And I think that's pretty much it. There's not much
Well,
else.
they had to
No
make him
waist,
agile.
no ab.
No,
Yeah,
ab-
except
no
he
nothing.
can't bend at the waist or in the abs at all. So he's pretty limited. He can do like one kind of spinny move that Burn used to like to draw. But
Right.
yeah, it would be cool if he had something at the waist.
Be cool if he could stand on one hand.
He probably can. He
can.
has one
He has
hand.
one
that's
flat
palm.
hand and one
Yeah,
fifth
I
hand.
think he can do it.
Maybe at the
Kev,
next- Yes.
remind me, does the Snowbird is there an owl in this set as well?
No owl.
Okay, then I
See,
just
that's what it's missing.
Literally no accessories with it.
there was a Marvel action figure of Snowbird, a generation before Marvel Legends, and her figure, and they're a little undersized. They're like 4.5 or 5 inches, and the Snowbird comes with an owl as well, and maybe a wolf.
Yeah. I remember that.
Dude, Paulie,
That's what it should have.
speaking of delivering something to our world, Paul just delivered that chopper, fresh from
The womb?
the packaging's womb onto his delivery room.
You can
table.
tickle him. Look.
What in the world?
That's so weird.
Hello, tickle. You tickle it.
It's like, hey, if the kids
killed
put
him.
Chopper on his
Chopper?
back like a baby
Hello.
and tickle him.
Uh-oh. Oh, there you go. It's pretty cool, actually. It responds to your voice, apparently.
Do you have to
And if
program
you
anything?
clap, no. So I've got him on his back just so you can see it better on the camera. But you
Yeah.
can pose his legs back like this. And there's another feature where I guess if you open up, there's an arm that's supposed to. I don't know if that does anything in particular, but yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Does it wheel around?
What's that?
Does it wheel around on its own? Drive around?
I don't think it does. I think it rocks back and forth, but I don't think he actually moves. Yeah.
Aaron, that's why Chopper is giving you the finger because he's Chopper.
There
Okay,
you go.
he is usually.
Oh, I thought
Wearing-
because he was like, because he hooked up with Hera, right? It's like, oh, you look like Carson Teva. He hooked up with Hera.
Don't listen to him, Chopper. What do you think of the Ryan Dole fan club? Ooh,
Right back at you.
you're not part of the Dole Patrol?
like Paw Patrol.
Like Paw Patrol, but doles.
Ryan, do you owe Chopper money?
The fearsome
just-
snow hare.
That's not here,
Yeah,
nor there.
like her transformation's good for like camouflage and like sneaking around and stuff.
Yeah.
So she could, especially becoming an owl, she can get places and then get
then-
big when she needs to. But she was powerful. Like if she's going to throw a punch, she's super strong anyway, and could fly, all that kind of thing.
Was this anything close to your scene with a chopper in real life?
He fell over actually while we were shooting that scene. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Scared the hell out of everybody, including me. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I don't know how to turn him off. I think I have to hold down the button.
It can't be turned off. Back to the going
He
back to
made the
the.
saddest sound in the world.
Oh no, poor chopper.
Yeah.
These
He's
2019 sculpts, like look at the neck. How crazy long this is.
It's crazy. That's like 5 years ago. Oh man.
But there's moving hair in the back,
For those windy Canadian nights.
and always this hand and a fist. The white plastic they use for this is weird. It's got like this kind of ivory like finish to it. I'm not an ivory dealer. I don't know.
Similar to her male counterpart, who's not part of the set. He has a weird white, but her red at least is like a nicer cherry red as opposed to his, which is very almost toward orange. Like her red is much nicer.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, look at that.
Here we go.
That's cool.
This
Do you have
is-
the Build-A-Figure?
I do. It's behind and under a lot of stuff, so he's not coming out. It's gonna be bad news.
Nice.
Bad
Yeah,
news
he's a
bears.
great figure.
Yeah, I love him.
He's a great figure. Wendigo's a great figure too.
Is Wendigo part of the team, or is he just a bad guy?
He's just a bad guy, but he's cool to have with everybody else.
This neck sits really high too, or the head on this. Look at that. But otherwise, good-looking figures. Will we get reissues? Who knows?
Something says I doubt it,
Yeah.
unless Alpha Flight appears in a Deadpool movie.
Toying Around ToyCon exclusive 2025.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good Wolverine to put with it. Do you have the bike?
Yeah.
Which bike?
His motorbike.
The Toy Biz one?
Yeah, no, there was
There's like a Legendary Riders,
yeah.
I have the Toy Biz one with the flames on the side. I
That
don't
would
think I
probably
have
work
the-
too.
The Hasbro.
There's a
one.
white tank top version of Wolverine that comes with the motorbike.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan, did you open that? Did you have an astonishing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, do you want me to go grab it?
Is it opened?
Oh yeah. That was
Yeah. Let's see it.
yeah. I'll be right back.
We don't need issues. This set is still good. I mean, Amazon exclusive. I think it's since sold out on Amazon Canada and US, maybe. It's probably doesn't need a reissue. They're decent for what they are.
Yeah, there are some like costume changes that big fans might really enjoy. So Aurora, the female of the twins, gets a costume update into something yellow and short hair. So like these characters are never in the same place at the same time, if that makes sense. Like this look never is
Mhm.
one moment in time. Heather, the Vindicator female, is never like part of the team while her husband is alive like this in the old days. And by the time she does get a power suit, Aurora is in her yellow costume with short hair, and
Oh, damn.
Shaman changes into a black and white costume. So there's all sorts of fun changes, but there is a character missing, or at least there's a few characters missing. And it came up in the chat. There was a character who's wow, is that Paul's
Who's that?
dog?
No, he's under the and he's not a little yappy dog. He's a big one.
Okay, no judgment.
SDK.
There's a character called Box, like BOX,
Come on.
and no, but really, and he is like an awesome robot armor dude, and a character like he's a smaller size mech suit, and he would be totally fun as an action figure. His proportions are like Strong Guy, but metallic, and a good armored up face. So
Cool.
I mean, I'm gonna see if I have a good picture of him here, and I don't. Those are not cool looking pictures. I'm just opening up issue 30 right now. Like I said, Mike Mignola. So like his back is turned, but he's the brawny character by issue 30. And you can see Aurora is in a yellow, more skin showing costume. But anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They changed that. Aaron S
So
says
there would be a blue variant and a red variant of box. But I would flip. I'd be over the moon to have a box.
a box figure. They're getting there.
Over the moon.
Aaron S says, today I learned Americans pronounce it shaman and British English is shaman. Do Americans call it shaman? Or is that what do you guys say? Jason.
I change it up depending on who I'm talking to.
Really?
I've always said
Like
shaman.
most things. As a kid, it was shaman in my head. But
Yeah.
that's probably because that's what I heard from somebody else.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat actually. That's how I first heard it, so that's how it's always kind of stuck in my head.
DK, how do you say it?
Shaman.
Paul, did your guy? Oh, that's the guy that goes in your ship.
Yeah, it's the same almost scale as a Micro Galaxy Squadron.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Pigs.
Also, out of the ship, he looks like he has to tinkle, or she.
He's sitting. It's
Okay.
not a. It's not like Micro Galaxy Squadron. He's in
like,
the
oh,
sitting
excuse
position.
me. Where's your restroom?
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, did you have those ships in the late 70s, early 80s?
Yeah, the ones from Mattel.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I was just doing a Google search on. Well, I was doing a search on eBay, and for them, and there's a couple still out there, which is great. But I remember desperately wanting a Colonial Viper, and not getting that one, but getting the Scarab instead. That was like the vehicle with the front part of the Viper,
And the
but
satellite.
the back end had wheels. Yeah, and it had like a rocket that it shot up. Yeah,
I had that
those
one
are the
too,
only
and
ones
it
ever in stock. Yeah, so I was looking for
But of
it.
course, like for conversation in the Star Wars theme here, like the Cylon ship is the reason that the Boba Fett rocket firing thing never happened.
Yeah,
Right?
Oh, is it?
It's that toy
that's right.
that
Yeah.
caused that problem. The public outrage over those, that kid swallowing the toy, the
Yeah.
rocket piece, caused Kenner to pull the plans for rocket firing Boba Fett.
Just takes one kid
because
to ruin it.
one person.
Just because one person ate one toy.
There you go.
Yeah.
and
Wow.
died.
Well,
Oh, that's-
you shouldn't eat them. So this is a scale. So it's slightly smaller. This is Anakin is supposed to be a child, right?
Yeah.
And Colonial Viper pilot, that's supposed to be an adult. So they're close, but not quite. But I mean, if you did this side by side comparison of the ships, let's zoom out here. You've got a Viper versus N1 Starfighter. They're close, but here's the thing. This is 2005. You can sort of see the detail of the cockpit.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad. You can see the individual monitors, but then you look at it's crazy detail inside for the Micro Galaxy Squadron ones.
Yeah, those are Micro Galaxy's killing it, man.
Yeah, and then this is I've actually I touched it. Damn it! I took a chrome pen actually to just sort of give it a bit more shine because the actual paint on it is it's just a gray. It doesn't. There's no sheen, so I actually took one of those chrome pens to it just to see if I can make it just a bit shinier.
Sweet.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks.
Yeah, it looks good on
sharp.
camera.
Yeah, it pops.
Are your pen lines like visible in person?
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing.
Well, it looks good here. That's cool.
Good.
I like that metallic.
And then for
Um,
scale, this is the
cool.
Eagle Moss Colonial Viper. This is the Mark One. I think Bad Wolf Media, you were saying that you were looking for this one, but this is the Eagle Moss one. So just comparison. Why is the size of the two different scale?
Does someone call decal decal?
Big time. Lots
I've
of
done
them
that.
do.
Is it
Decal?
canal or just canal?
Depends if there's a Canadian involved.
You
or
had
not.
that so fast. You had that like ready to go. Why?
I did. I knew you were gonna pull that up. I don't know. I just was like, if Kevin pulls this up,
What the? How do we know you're not Johnny? You didn't message Johnny Cox say, "Hey, make sure you type
yeah,
this in the chat and set it
dude,
up."
let's set up some jokes. Let's.
GIF or GIF?
DK, I don't. There are a lot of words that I guess escape you in
Yes.
terms of pronunciation.
Yeah.
That I don't know if, or maybe that would make you the perfect person to moderate this part of lining up some examples.
It could be the perfect one.
Let us know some more.
If I can think of any.
Damn, that's cool. Hey, Micro Galaxy Squadron had that pre-order this week. Paulie, I sent you the link? Look at, I love in the little corner how Paul's modeling it for the camera.
Well, I mean, people want to look at it.
I know. It's just I like your pose. It's fun. Please do.
I'm looking at my monitor. That's why I just want to make sure that it's
It's
people can
showing
see
up
it.
correctly.
Yes. Instead of like, you do it, it's like, can you see it? I'm doing that. Right? Like I just gotta make sure, man.
The creator of the format says GIF, but I refuse to say that because it's dumb, says Bad Wolf. GIF.
I say GIF.
I say,
I say GIF. I'm team GIF.
Yeah, GIF.
This is GIF.
DK says PNG.
PNG. Yes.
All right. I don't know if you guys saw this. I got a pre-order in earlier this week on Amazon Canada. I think it just went up on Amazon.com.
Yes.
This is the
And it's
Star
more
Wars-
expensive.
Dude, it's crazy, right? So this is a Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Ghost ship special version with 2 Y-wing bombers and the Phantom included in the set, and there are 10 minifigs. So you have the Ghost crew, including Chopper. Looks like a R4 type unit, R2 type unit, and 2 Y-wing pilots. This, when it came up, was 111 Canadian dollars.
Canadian.
And I think it went up on Amazon.com either yesterday or today for
Just a couple of hours ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
114 US.
Trust me. Hey, Kevin,
And
we haven't heard the end of this since these went on sale from our boy Steve 3. Every 5 minutes, one of us is getting a message of, why didn't you guys order it? Now I can't get it. Now I'll never have it. He's hurting.
Here's the thing.
I hope you order 2, Kevin.
Here's the thing. The Canadian ones, they're dropping. They're being delivered on Wednesday. July the 3rd, they're being delivered. The American ones don't go out till August.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
It's reverse.
It's so weird. Like, we still haven't gotten Series 6 ships. But they're showing up in the States all over the place. And now we're getting the Ghost drop before everybody else.
Yeah. Canada.
Before we do more shouting of Canada, Winger Lou says the creator of the GIF photo format is not a linguist. I love it. But yeah, so 111 Canadian dollars versus 114 US. That's so basically if you're buying from Canada, you're saving 35-40%.
Yeah.
If not more, and getting it earlier. So happy Canada Day to you. Who got it? That's me, Paul, and maybe 3 other people.
Yeah.
Joel, did you get in on this?
No, I was about to, because I was like, oh, it was like 2 minutes before a meeting started that I had to run. And then I got sidetracked and I was like, oh, fuck, that ghost. And then I'd check and I was like, oh, sold out. It was sold out fast.
What if you're
in
on that
minutes.
meeting? Yeah, minutes. If you're on that meeting and your mic was on, you're like, oh, fuck that ghost. And they're like, wow.
They wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, it's just Dole.
Yeah, no, it's Dole.
It's hentai is on.
Yeah.
This has
Go.
battle damage. On the outside of the ship. You still have the gaming room for the crew, and this comes with the Phantom Shuttle, which is a ship on its own in which wave is it, Paul?
That's Series 6.
Series 6.
Yeah.
And 2 bombers.
That's the Phantom like Mark 1, right?
This one?
Yeah.
There's 2 different versions.
Yeah. I don't
it.
know how to distinguish between the 2.
There's like a fin on the top, and second one's a little rounder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some
The
curved
Amazon
edges.
pre-order for that. Hold on, I'm just looking it up because there was a pre-order on Amazon.ca for those a little while ago.
So Paul, here's how dumb I am. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this. Then I saw the pre-order with 2 Y-wings, and I'm like, and 10 figures. I'm like, this is incredible value. Forgetting that we saw these in New York, the early
Yeah.
prototype, and we knew what they could do. And I had completely forgotten until seeing this photo right now.
Oh
that you
man,
can rock 2
it was
Y-wings.
right there.
I know, I didn't see it. I sometimes I order stuff, and I'm like, all right, so what did I get? So I didn't see this photo until just now, and I don't know if we can see my reaction on camera, but I was like, wow. So I'm glad I ordered this.
That's
Look at-
really funny.
Look at how much fun we're gonna have.
That's awesome.
That looks amazing.
Ghost Secret for 111, like that was a no-brainer. That's under 100 US pre-order. Paul, were you Googling the other pre-order?
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
let me
just
know when
looking at the Phantom. The Phantom Shuttle.
Yeah.
The pre-order that was just a separate shuttle itself, the Attack Shuttle V1, and I'm trying to see if I can compare it to the shuttle that comes with the Ghost set. They look so similar. The pictures that they have right now. I mean, they both come with Ezra and Chopper.
Right.
And I can't, honestly, I'm trying to find out.
John Carmen says WebP supports both lossy and lossless compression, as well as animation and alpha transparency. Make alpha transparency great again. There's nothing I hate more than going to look for an image for a thumbnail and I get a WebP format to save. What is lossy? With loss?
Lossless?
He said lossy
Lossy?
and lossless. Lucy lossless.
Lucy lossless. Nice.
Now I'm confused. But yeah, let's just leave it there. I hate WebP. Paul, let me know when you find it and make sure like your address or something isn't showing. Jason, I'm gonna open this pack. This 2-pack of McFarland Toys, Todd, and
Nice.
Spawn action figures. I wanted the Toddy Mac. My friend Chamba wants the Spawn. I didn't. He was the first person who said he wanted that figure. So I'm like, all right, this is perfect. Chamba is the homie. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna see him in San Diego and bring this to him. Any hot takes or beefs with this Canadian?
No, man. I love the idea of the iterative process, like seeing a version of Spawn that came before. This is like what he was thinking before, things got all extreme.
I think he said he was
and-
16, right?
Sure.
When he first started drawing.
It's
the
just
character?
it's so cool to see these like versions that don't really work, or versions that don't like. This isn't the version that became successful, so it's neat to see.
Mhm.
Like the new Turtles that were recently revealed, like the first sketches that Eastman and Allaire did of the Turtles that obviously would not have gone on to become the sensation that they were. this Spawn would not have gone on to become the sensation that it was. It's kind of, I think it's great to see if someone's a fan of process. It's hearing an early demo tape, seeing a first take of a performance, whatever it is, always neat to see that stuff.
Nice. Dole, did you pick this one up? Do you care for this?
No,
set as
I would
do?
have got it if they did a Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane 2-pack.
What would the feet situation be in that? Because this one comes with bare
The
feet.
Hobbit feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rob
If they did like a Peter David versus Todd McFarlane, and McFarlane came out in his like robe.
No shirt.
No shirt, right? Like
Tarps off, bud. Tarps
Yep.
off.
I think I would have gone for that one too. I think any of those would have been cool. But I agree with Jason too. I like these, like the process, the humble beginnings of characters. I always think that's kind of fun when they do that.
Sure. So it's funny that you've got that up right now. Can you show Spawn's face again in that pack? I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Okay, so we've got big white eyes, sort of, obviously yellow in there, and then the big huge collar.
Looking for my Scarlet
comic right now. This Alpha Flight number 31, and there is a character in it. If I can just find a pic, who has like that outfit. You got
Weapon Omega, right?
Well, I think she's called Nemesis at this point.
Go closer.
It's so funny, like to think of characters like Deadpool or that early Spawn, and like that collar, the big white eyes, black and red.
Who's this? Which one do you have? They're just like the big Spidey eyes.
Big Spidey eyes.
You know what?
Like the white
that goes
area?
to show you that Ditko hit it out of the park with that design, right?
Totally.
It's like the coolest superhero costume of all time. Speaking of awesome things that Mike Mignola drew in 1986. So
Is that what we're speaking of?
Nice.
A big
I like
Mike
that.
Mignola fan. Okay, a big Mike Mignola fan. Love my Hellboy stuff. Some Hellboy. There he is, and little Hellboy's right there. But
Nice.
look at this splash page, and then look at what is that right there?
Is that a little dingle in his tingle?
It's actually the guy who's unconscious. It's his hand.
Oh, like
but it looks
the one
like
the hand that's being held.
It's his hand that's
like this,
gone limp because he's unconscious. But because of the way it's drawn and colored, his thumb is just in that perfect or terrible spot between that giant dude's legs. Like some editor should have caught that and be like, we can't publish that.
Yeah,
can't publish that.
Well,
it's
here we
so
are.
good. Yeah.
So what issue? Which issue is that for research?
I'm flipping through Alpha Flight 31.
Boocat says Todd would have feet and Rob wouldn't. That'd be great.
Well, Rob would create a round platform to block the feet,
or some like a mist.
Yeah, it would have a
mist
base
or
for sure.
A mound of some kind. Yeah.
All right. Does anyone in the chat have this pack? Paul, are you still Googling images?
Yeah, no, you know what it is? It's just simply it's the same shuttle, basically. But they had the pre-order for the Ghost by itself without the playset.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the full complement in terms of the Ghost crew. It's missing Ezra and Chopper, so you buy them separately. But the Ghost set, the battle pack, has it all.
Yeah.
So that's basically the only difference. Is two different ones. The battle set has battle damage on it. You get the entire Ghost crew, including Ezra and Chopper, and the 2 Y-wings.
If you price it out, the US one, does it end up being the same price as the
No, because
mission?
you have to pay more for the battle set just because you get 2 extra ships
right
in it, like the 2 Y-wings. And so they count that. That's put into account. And of course the Phantom. So
true. What's up, Trevor? You did miss the Alpha Flight love from me unboxing, not so much from Jason. But
I love Alpha Flight more than y'all combined. Come on.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. He has comics, people. And yes, I'm worried about demonetization. Thank you for pointing that out, Johnny Cock. Thank you.
It was
Kuya Kicks.
It was a thumb.
Yeah.
So this is cool. I got the NECA Kirby figure, and he came with a little sketch pad of him drawing an alien, I think, or some sort of monster in that from that TMNT story. So it's cool when you get like the artist figures and they have a little sketch pad with some work on it. It's a nice accessory.
Yeah, because Marvel Legends came out with a Stan Lee.
What did he come with? He came with a cap shield with his
Captain America shield. Because he created Captain America. Nope.
No.
Nope, he did not. I think it was at that. I think it was at that time too that Fantastic Four wasn't allowed to have toys, so there wasn't going to be any of that either.
Sure.
Did he come with like the chess kit, or like a chessboard or something? Was I think
remember now?
Is that from another figure? This is curious. On the back of this card, there's a sticker that says "Original drawing from 1977." Did they choose to put that on afterwards, or was there an original misprint and they had to put a sticker over it?
Peel it off.
No? Yeah, man, do it.
Do it.
Well, the Spawn figure goes to Chamba. I haven't opened a blister pack like this. How are you supposed to open this?
Like, what is that? A Tiger Electronic from 1992?
Nice.
Cut away from your body, Kevin. Away from your body.
Away. Is this your first time using a knife?
This is my first time doing an unboxing.
I was joking. You do whatever you want. we can call 911. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
You guys know.
It'd be really cool to see all of the like 90s Image characters, like Image Wave 1 characters done in a 1970s comic style.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
I'm a big fan of just all that kind of play, and check it out. It'd be cool.
A 1970s Savage Dragon would be awesome.
Yeah.
What the heck plastic is McFarland Toys using? This is insane.
The hardest one to cut.
It's hard usually, right?
What?
It's really hard, right?
Yeah. You opened Spawn last week.
Was it in a box? No, that was just in a box, so it wasn't like the plastic type.
Oh, here we go. You just let the knife do all the work. This is a Gordon Ramsay cooking video.
Yeah.
Jasoner says, Jason, do you know of an issue of Alpha Flight or Wolverine that was called Airwolves, and the opening page was an image of a big bomber plane against a blue sky?
No.
Jeez.
I do not. I'm looking it up now.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
I bet you that has good new toy smell.
So hopefully it doesn't smell like his feet.
I want to get that feature in there. I love that McFarland Toys is sticking with the figure stands and trading cards. The trading cards I can get behind, but the figure stands usually go straight in the garbage for me. What's up, Pock Photos in the chat?
Hey, Jason, what decade was it from? I'm interested.
All right, trading cards.
Ooh. Has that got an NFT in it?
No, I don't think so. Wait, in case there's a code and you guys don't steal it. It's a fancy card. Usually theirs are just cardboard with the picture on it. Like a heavier cardstock, but this is embossed.
Did not spare any expenses, Todd.
For his own 2-pack.
Yes.
That's the most accessories I've seen in a McFarlane figure.
I think you're right. Like what superhero figure comes with accessory, 3 sets total of hands and feet and shoes?
And effects and
yeah. Are these for Todd?
You can. I don't see what
when he's doing art.
When he's doing art. That's the magic. Todd is also half elf.
What? McFarland? Is that a Asian name?
Yeah. Like McCann.
Oh. That's my favorite. Oh, Ernie,
Yeah, Ernie killed it on that one.
sweet summer child. Well, yeah, that's Boba Squadron tomorrow night. Is everyone DK? I know you're not watching Boba Squadron, right? Acolyte. I know you're not watching Boba Squadron. yet.
I'm so behind. I need to watch. What's the one with Ashoka? I need to go back and start watching that one.
Which one is that?
Yeah, which one's that with Ahsoka in it there, DK?
The one with I forgot the actress. Well, Ahsoka's in it.
Sure
What's it
is.
called?
The Ahsoka.
Did you
The
say
Ahsoka,
the-
yeah.
Is it an Ahsoka
did.
series?
Star Wars the Acolyte, Star Wars the Ahsoka.
No, I know, but I'm,
Yeah, no, yeah, it's called
I gotta
it's
go
just
back
Ahsoka.
to watch so much stuff.
To be fair, all the rest of this show start with except for Obi-Wan. What is it? Oh no, it's not the Andor.
It's just Kenobi,
Kenobi.
the Andor.
The Andor. The Ahsoka.
Jason, are you caught up on? Yeah, you are, right?
Yeah, I'm caught up. But I won't be watching your show tomorrow night, sorry, because I have my own show on Tuesday nights called Previously in X-Men, where we read the Chris Claremont run of X-Men comics and perform the voices live. And we're about 100 issues into that series so far.
Nice.
Covering some
Yeah,
Arthur
it's
Adams
fun.
comics tomorrow. Fun times.
Nice. Art Adams is great.
He's
It's not time for
so
the-
good. So
the
good.
hard bit. He has butterflies with moving parts inside
So he can draw.
to cover the gaps.
The best figure they ever made was the one of the guy that owns the company.
Just set the standard. Here's his.
Yeah. If he ever owned a wrestling company, Todd McFarland would be the champion all the time.
Where's the knee joint? I haven't opened a McFarland in a long time. This is so weird.
Kev, did you buy any of the DC figures?
DC?
Yeah, well, that's
I did in the
McFarlane one.
beginning. I did in the beginning, but I slowed down because there's a lot of characters that I didn't need. Okay, it's a very, very tiny knee piece.
That
Very-
is what his
very
knees
interesting.
actually look like when he bends, by the way.
Yeah, this is anatomically correct, by the way.
It
This
is
is correct.
accurate.
Yeah. This is
Um,
also 1-to-1 scale. Todd is very small.
Oh, Ernie thinks the Acolyte is
Yes,
2
that's
feet tall. The Sith.
that was so funny.
Oh my god. Trying to explain perspective to him.
Yeah.
I love him, but oh my god. Come on, man. Oh, but look at the shot. Look at the reflection in the water. Ernie.
This is crazy. He's got a wedding ring detail. A little wristwatch. It's very interesting. But yes, for more Boba Squadron hijinks, check us out tomorrow night, Tuesday night, for the Boba Squadron, the Acolytes, episode 6.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. All right. I open. These are pretty cool. Diggs Figs as the top. So since the Spawn figure is going to Chamba, does he have rights to claim to the top half of this trading card?
Oh, you have to cut it in half. That would be
Yeah, but right down the middle.
This
Right-
way?
Right.
yeah.
Face?
Yeah.
Yes.
What if I give him like this half here and then this half here, so then we can still put them side by side and make one
With
full
our
person?
powers combined.
Is that how the twins, Jason, do the twins have to be holding hands in Alpha Flight to activate their power?
No, only one power. So they are like super speedsters in flight and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they are able to shine like a blinding light when they touch.
The Aurora Borealis?
Let's call it that, sure. And so they were also raised separately, by the way. So they didn't know that they had that power until they were reunited by James Hudson, who was
Nice.
tracking mutants as people do. And then he
Like the
found them
Jedi.
both, and like the Jedi.
Like the
And yeah, when they met for the first time, they discovered that power. Cool, huh?
Oh yeah.
that is kind of cool.
Yeah.
James
Like Parent Trap
Hudson.
would be a lot more interesting.
Oh, of the Bay,
Yeah, the Hudson Bay Company guy.
of the Bay Company.
He is,
Yes.
because that's how many great names
Yeah.
Americans could think of when they're making up Canadian characters. They've got
Yeah,
Hudson. They've got, okay,
Eaton.
what are we going to do?
Sir
Canadian.
Erie.
Yeah.
And is that Canadian? I just know that I'm just naming lakes.
Yeah,
Mr.
we've got-
Michigan.
We've got Eaton's. There's another character named London Drugs.
He's
There's another one named Coffee Crisp.
Ooh.
he owned an apothecary.
That's right.
All right, let's see. John Carmen says, so that's what Peter Griffin looks like in real life. Who? Which one? I'm surprised Todd didn't skate with the Oilers during warmups in a captain's jersey when he co-owned the team. That'd be cool.
Probably did.
Maybe at practice. I love him, but
Yeah.
that's a T-shirt. Just a picture of Ernie, and it says, "I love him, but," as the graphics on top. Oh my god. What's up, Greg? Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Kevin says, what time is it? It's 10:30. It's 10:30 for me. Ryan's on the West Coast. It's 7:30.
it's-
Loblaw man,
It's early.
hated by many.
Loblaw. That's
Yeah.
that's the villain.
Bob Loblaw's Loblog.
Oh, Kevin, this is the bike.
Nice. Oh, that one.
Right. So I took the Old Man Logan from X-Men Gold. I used that body, and then I used the GameStop exclusive Wolverine with the black tank top and sword head. And that's my just traveling through Alberta.
Are those called saddlebags?
Those are saddlebags. That's the one. That's how I have him set up with my Alpha Flight.
Very
There's that.
nice.
Beauty.
And then this is the
Oh yeah, there we go. All right.
Oh.
That one's sick.
right.
When did you get that?
A couple weeks ago.
He looks
Wow.
really good.
Is his blue too blue?
I like this blue, this vibrant blue, like for this because it is like both astonishing and New Avengers
Sure.
Wolverine.
Do you think they're
Right?
going to do a cat beast?
God, I hope so. I hope so. There's a lot, like, man, because Marvel Legends couldn't do X-Men for so long, so much has happened. And I feel like they could, there's so many characters they need to catch up on. I don't envy them,
Disappointing.
but it's champagne problems for them, right? Because they have countless versions of X-Men they can
Yeah.
release. Objection!
He's never done that. It's usually the middle claw.
It's usually the middle claw. I want them to do a head where Wolverine's got the toothpick coming out.
Nice.
Aaron S says, "Are you from Alberta?" No, you're from.
No, I grew I grew up in Saskatchewan,
Yeah.
born and raised in Saskatchewan, and now I live in Vancouver.
Oh, that Wolverine has the little holes on his hands.
Yeah, and you can. That's why you can pop them out too, and you can have like 2 claws, 1 claw. You can have them.
I don't really like the look of. I don't know about you guys. Just those metal plugs on bare hands.
Oh, all right. I don't know. Maybe because I'm old school, so they've always kind of been there on his hands.
Yeah.
So I'm always down for it.
Or maybe when it's like a 3D model in real life, it's a little bit more noticeable than artwork, like 2D artwork.
Because they come out so far, right?
Yeah. It looked like little mini cannons, like something Iron Man, a War Machine would have to fire at someone.
Well, he fires his claws out. How about that,
Bub.
Face.
bub? Right. Mondo's killing it too, man.
Was that an exclusive?
This was the SDCC exclusive from last year.
It's beautiful.
Which one was the Magneto?
That was also the exclusive.
2 exclusives?
They had 3 exclusives. They had Man-Bat,
Right.
and they had the Magneto, which had the magnetic hand feature, and they had the candy apple shiny chrome on Magneto.
Oh man.
And then there was this. So they haven't announced their
Exclusives yet.
exclusives yet this year.
Yeah.
So it has me a little nervous,
Are you pre-budgeting, like pre-worrying? We're like, it could be 200, it could be 600.
Well, I passed on Man Bat because it was just like it was so big.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like if I'm going to start getting into Mondo, then I might as well sell my DC Direct Batman animated. But these, I was like, I'm cherry picking them, and then next thing you know, I've got Gambit, I've got Rogue, and I've got Logan. So it's been a slippery slope. So I'm trying to stay away from the villains, but then of course they'll make like a Juggernaut or like Sauron or something where I'm like, yeah, I need that. But yeah, no, these are great. You can unbig me.
I'm excited to see what Mondo puts out for Comic-Con. All right. Yeah, Jason, what have you got?
I just did my kit bash, because you can't have all the heads on display all the time, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
So
too.
I just threw that unmasked animated head on that old man Logan body,
Okay.
just to have one around, because I always want to be looking at that head. I think it's awesome. You can really see the just different colors there. Like, wow, that looks awful on screen. In person, you can barely even see it.
Yeah,
but on my shelf sitting back there, it's fine by me.
I want to show you this. This is a surprisingly really good wrist joint. So from the last time I bought McFarland toys, they used to have this giant ball peg here. That would look really kind of noticeable. But now it's like it's joined into the wrist. So when the hand goes on, it's pretty solid, but like, come on, you just did it. It's a pretty good looking wrist area. Like, it's not grotesque like before, like he had a allergic reaction or something. Bee sting. This is pretty cool. I think he put a lot of effort into his own figure.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually really surprised.
Somebody wanted a raise.
Oh, someone's like, hey Todd, what do you think about this? And like somebody else is like, kiss ass.
Yeah. Brown noser.
I know. What's up, Greg? Not the guy in the scenario we made up, but Greg in the chat. There you go. Yeah, I'm excited for the Mondo exclusives, whatever they may be. Do you guys want to go around? I'm going to go around the room and say, do you have any SDCC items that you're excited for? Name one before we get the hell out of here. What do you think?
Death's Head, Marvel Legends.
Death's Head.
Just because the packaging alone has just got me like giddy.
That Impel box.
Yeah.
Graphic.
But I like the new boxes anyway
colors?
for Marvel Legends. They just look so clean and neat, and they still got the artwork, and I think they're really nice. But doing like having the Marvel Series 2 card border on the Death's Head this is a Ryan Ting idea, like all over it, because he's also like a big card collector. So it's just like, I'm like, yeah, I can see who pitched that. But I think it's great because it's one of those characters you don't necessarily need, but he's a fun one to have, and that packaging just elevates it, I think. So I think that one's pretty exciting.
Yeah. DK and I did an episode of What I Miss that I forgot to put up for everyone on YouTube, but it's up for Patreon. But we talk about the San Diego exclusives. You can get them on site now.
Yes.
For San Diego, not just online afterwards. So Death's Head. Paul, have you been following any SDCC exclusives? Have there been any Hot Toys exclusives that they've announced?
Or Micro Galaxy? They haven't announced.
I don't know. I have been busy. I'm sure Micro Galaxy will have some. The ones that they got last year really were spectacular. The artist renditions of the ships,
The black and white ones.
the black and white ones. Yeah, just the packaging alone was just superb on that. I've been super busy. So in terms of hunting down or looking for San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, I've fallen behind on that. So I got nothing.
It sounds like you could use a YouTube video called. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Jason, what about you, man?
That Death's Head Marvel Legends packaging is like, can they just do everything like that for a year, maybe? Just every figure. Find a way to do that. Just with all
If
the
they
fun
re-released
stuff.
all the characters from that card wave, like if we had figures of them, but just a new box, would you be like, oh, repaint, rebox, or just like I need?
I'd be okay. I'm pretty good with not having to buy things twice just because the box changed. But for people who want that, I'd be happy for them. But I guess the one I'm most excited about is the Was a Man, the
Yeah.
Cobra Commander half transformed into a snake from Cobra La from
Yeah.
G.I. Joe the movie. I mean, I'm a big G.I. Joe guy, so
You are.
I love me some G.I. Joe. Love it. So that's pretty cool. But
That's a fun
I
thing.
really do hope that they continue to use that Marvel Series 2 card art
Yeah.
to make some more figures that, I mean, it's not an original idea. The Rachel Summers Phoenix, put in that, to finish that Excalibur team.
Yep.
Any update on Shadowcat, please? Any of the characters I'd be so happy to see in that card art. It'd be phenomenal.
I wouldn't even mind if they did an X-Men wave with the X-Men border from the first series, right? It'd be like I said, like just things like that. Those simple little gimmicks, man. They'll get me. They'll get me. But you're right.
Yeah.
Like even a Shadowcat, another one, always.
Well, the one we already have is already kind of dated. We can put her on a better buck, better hair. I like that figure, but I'd be happy with another one too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, DK. What do you want from San Diego Comic-Con? That's been announced.
The Death's Head for sure. And you know what? I think I'm gonna be a sucker for that Transformer 2-pack.
All right.
I do kind of like it, but that was about it.
All right, I'll try to grab it for you. I'm excited for some SH Figure Arts, Dragon Ball stuff, and all the Jada Toy stuff. And there's
the player 2 Chun-Li with the peace sign and laughing face.
Yep.
That's enough for me to be like, yep, I need that.
Top notch. Notch. Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. I don't want to keep everyone too long. It's supposed to be like a quick-ish unboxing, but we got to open some stuff. Thank you for everyone for joining in tonight. All the channel members, all the people on Patreon, all your super chats tonight. Thank you. It all goes towards I'm trying to raise money for a new camera for San Diego. We're trying to get some better footage, interviews, video booth tours, things like that, blog stuff. So just looking to upgrade and I need that cover. Yeah, to get some better coverage out in San Diego Comic-Con in 20-ish days. What's up, Matthew Toy? But we're just about to wrap it up. Before we go, I want to say thank you to all you lovely fellow Canadians and collectors, but most importantly, friends of mine for hanging out tonight. DK, are we going to do a show Thursday? It's America Day.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Probably not, because we're doing our special show today, which is which holiday?
Canada's Day.
Correct. All right.
Could make Avengers great again.
Yeah.
No. Don't forget to follow Taco Boy on Instagram. He is the artist for tonight's thumbnail, and we might have some artwork for a Make Alpha Flight Great Again poster or something like that for Comic-Con. Today is Monday. Tuesday, people. Who's the first Tuesday people? Jason, you're on at what time? We'll just go first with Dole because he's in that corner. What do you got going on Tuesdays and Wednesdays?
On Tuesdays, it's Toy Anxiety at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And we're just I don't know what we're gonna be talking about yet. I think we have Trevor from NECA coming on to talk about the Turtle exclusives.
You think you don't?
We don't know. I don't think Trevor's gotten back to us, but I think we're trying to get Trevor.
Yeah, we'll probably have Trevor.
Yeah, no, we seriously don't know yet. So I think Trevor's coming on, and then Wednesday, Gotham City Tonight, myself and Alex. Alice is still in Japan this week, but we don't know what we're going to talk about yet either, because there hasn't really been any news. So we're going to make something up.
Trevor, maybe Bruce Tim from so-and-so is going to be on,
Yeah, no big deal, whatever, right? So who knows, but and then on Friday, I'm on Victoria's Cantina to talk about the Cantina.
Let's push that.
Yeah.
HasLab Ghost. Don't forget. You don't get charged until it's fully backed and the campaign is over. So go
That's
back
right.
it now and get
A
some
week from today.
get some more backers in, and hopefully closer to unlocks. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for not calling attention to the fact that I didn't send you the link until 2 minutes before the stream. Actually, 1 minute into the stream. Jason, you stream Tuesday. Moving on, moving forward. What are you talking
Yeah.
about on Tuesdays?
Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Group of 7 Comics YouTube channel, we have our newest episode of Previously in X-Men, where we will be looking at
Ooh.
X-Men Annual 9 by Chris Claremont and Arthur Adams, and we will be, doing all the voices and reading through that comic book as we usually read through the Claremont era of X-Men, and we're about at issue 200 for next week. After that, so that should be a lot of fun. That's on the Group of 7 Comics YouTube channel. The show is called Previously in X-Men, as we read all those X-Men comics that became classics. And then on Saturday, I'll be at Heroes World in Richmond Hill, Ontario, for their 23rd anniversary. They have it's a great comic book store, good spot for action figures, and I'll be there on Saturday, July 6th, for the hangout and signing books, selling prints, doing sketches, selling copies of Group of 7, Most Secret Tale by my buddy Chris and I, doing that kind of thing. Comic book store, in-store hangout, should be a blast.
Sweet.
Nice.
And I just want to give a quick plug to you too as well, Jason, because if anyone loved X-Men 97 and you're just getting into X-Men now for the first time, but you don't have time because of work and whatever to go through 40, 30 years of X-Men comics, this is a great place. Yeah, well, I think this is a great show to just kind of go and listen to while you work, while you're driving. Sometimes you got to look at pages, so just be careful if you're doing this while you're driving. But it's a great show to kind of catch up and get to know some of these characters and some of the legacy and the people, the people that have worked on X-Men, because these are it's a goddamn masterclass of comic books. You've had the best of the best ever work in comics on X-Men. So I mean, it's a great way to kind of showcase. It's a great show to showcase that people that have worked and drawn and written on X-Men. So if you loved X-Men 97, check out Previously in X-Men.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah,
and support Canadian comic book creators. Follow a Group of 7 Comics. Do I have the link? Yeah, I have your Instagram link in the video description, your YouTube channel. Same with Dole. And I forgot I have a Tuesday night stream. Smart guy. Boba Squadron after the Acolyte. Idiot. All right. Paul, what about you, man? Follow that.
Yeah, I'm an idiot too. I've got my own YouTube channel, Bitter Asian Dude Inc. Usually my show has been Funboxing Sundays, where on Sunday I will unbox a geeky collectible, do a half-ass review, and we chat. And there's a drinking game, but it's been really busy lately, so I haven't had a chance to really get my regular show on. But in its stead, we've been doing the last couple of weeks Saturday night live stream with my special guests, the SOC crew, and that's usually Brandon Mindell, Steve 3, and the aforementioned Ryan Dole, although Brandon has been MIA for the last couple of weeks. So we've had some great guests fill in. First week was Kevin. You were the guest on there. And then last week we had Yoko McCann and Webby Webster from Shadow Foil Props join in. It looks like what we do is we just talk about the what's going on in pop culture. And we spoke about the Acolyte. We talked about fandom in general, different toys announcements. We had a discussion about the HasLab Cantina, whether people were going to get it or not. And it's just generally a good excuse to get together, listen to a bunch of nerds talk to each other, and drink. So, Saturday night live stream, usually Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We'll see if that continues on, because it is a lot of fun just chatting instead of having to organize everything in advance.
And drink.
Poor Steve 3. What are we talking about? I need to prepare. There's no preparing.
Oh, he's one of those. I need topics.
He needs a run of show. Yeah.
That's
all good.
Jason, thank you so much for the super chat. $10 says, I'm super jealous of those making it out to the West Coast, but here's to the cause. The camera fund. Thank you. because when you say things like "here's to the cause" and hashtag MAFGA, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Again, that's all my own doing. Again, the product of my own stupidity. Make Alpha Play great again. But thank you, Jason or DK. What's new with you, my man?
Not much. We're not going to be doing Unboxing Thursday on July 4th because that will be Independence Day. And to our friends down there in the States, happy July 4th. Happy Independence Day.
Nice.
So that's why we're doing one today for Canada's Day in lieu of that. But probably Kevin and I are going to do What I Miss episode.
Are we? Okay, yeah, let's do that
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah,
let's do it.
still do it.
There's a
Find
lot
time
of
for it.
stuff that even we missed. But hey, again, DK, Paulie, Ryan, Jason, just like any of our shows, it's a pleasure just to chat and BS with some friends, and we get to what the hell just happened. What? Do that again? No. The one where you like it looked like you went to heaven.
The laser beams.
The laser one. Do
Yeah.
the laser one.
Man,
Whoa.
we're living in the future.
Wow. Does it have to be both, or you can just do the one?
Paulie. More horns.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. You got to do both.
Wait, can you do it too?
There you go.
Oh,
Whoa.
What is this? There's a rave in the chat. What's going on?
Yo.
It's Rave Iro.
Rave bod Iro.
I love it. Hey, again, yes, gentlemen, thank you so much. You are all awesome, and thank you for hanging out. Everyone in the chat, have a great July 1st, Canada Day, first day of the month, whatever it may be. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back on the channel real soon. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff helps the channel and getting people to come here, new people to watch. Wolverine says, "Go subscribe now, bub." No, wait, Jason. Okay, Ryan, I don't know if I told you this. At ToyCon, Jason said to Cal Dodd, "I voiced Wolverine more than you have."
Whoa, that's balls. That's you have balls of adamantium, my friend.
You're muted. Yeah, there's no you're muted, dude. Or his
Unmute your mic.
Unmute your mic. You're muted. What happened? How'd
Did
you
your
do
headphones
that?
die? Your AirPods die? Well, you know what? That's the
Well, there it is.
story. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Everyone have yourselves a great evening and keep toying around.
Awesome. Bye.
Bye.
Where's the
Where's the
He's
thing?
like, I've done Wolverine's voice for 200 episodes previously. How many episodes of X-Men have you done, Cal?
Yeah.
The ones where he got paid.
Yeah. Bub.
Yeah.